It's been a bit since I made a video, but this video is special. I'm gonna talk about a very special person in my life, and she is my best friend in the whole world, and that is my wife. This woman works hard, plays hard, she does so much for me. I mean, for you guys that are married, you probably know what I'm talking about, or you guys that are happily married, you know what I'm talking about, is, man, there's nothing like having somebody to share the adventure of life with, and somebody who makes you a better person. This woman has changed my life in so many ways, and all for the better. She's an amazing person. I can't say it enough about it. She works hard, man. You know, here recently, her and I both decided that it's time to get in shape. You know, I'm gonna let the cat out of the bag a little early. Is I'm wanting to get into enduro racing, and I'm so out of shape, man. Before I even think about it, I need to really get in shape. So, and when I mentioned this to her, she was all about it. She was like, yep. She was 100% supportive. I said I need to get on a diet, I need to start working out, I need to get in shape. And she came up with a diet. You know, she's like, we're gonna do this diet. She does all the grocery shopping, she does all the cooking for this diet, and I would say in the last month and a half that we've been on this diet, I have lost 15 pounds already. So starting to look at getting a personal trainer, and she's going to go to a personal trainer with me. We're both going to get personalized training for us, and just get in better shape, you know. And this woman just, you know, I said, I want to do this, and she goes and she makes it happen. This motorcycle, I said, I wanted a motorcycle, and she made it happen, you know. And she took it into her own hands to get a bike for herself to ride with me and share this adventure that I love, man. I love being on two wheels. But, you know, we kind of rushed into getting a bike, and it was just, you know, she got a bike more to fit the kind of riding I want to do instead of the kind of riding that she wants to do. And, you know, at the time I wasn't thinking about it, but I look back on it and I said to myself, you know, that's kind of selfish to make her ride the way you want to ride, and, you know, instead of the way she wants to ride. And that's what riding a motorcycle is about, is getting out and finding your own adventure. And never really thought about it until, you know, I really sat down and listened to her complaints about the current bike she had. It was too tall, and after we lowered it, it changed the geometry so bad the bike's really not stable, and she's still not able to, you know, to come to a stop without having to lean the bike over, and then she's holding the weight. And for you guys that don't know, my wife is 5 foot tall with a 28, 29 inch inseam. So finding a bike for her is really hard. That's not a cruiser. I can put her in a cruiser all day long, but she doesn't want a cruiser, you know? So I shouldn't have to pigeonhole her into a style of bike because of her height. And so, because she's so awesome, and the kind of riding she wants to do is really in town, you know, not far from the house, country back roads, taking it easy, you know, never getting on the highway. She doesn't want to get on the highway on a bike, things like that. So today, without her knowing, today I'm going to take care of her motorcycle needs. Today I'm going to go get her the bike that she has been wanting. And I'm headed over there now. We're going to pick up this motorcycle. I don't know how I'm gonna get my bike back, but we'll figure it out. But this woman deserves exactly what she wants, and I am willing to trade off my riding style for her riding style so we can have this adventure together on two wheels. It's something that I think as a couple we'll really enjoy doing together. And you know, and she's all for, that's a little loose, I gotta tighten that up. She's all for going to enduro races with me and being my support role at these events. So if she's willing to do that for me, then I should be willing to do that for her as well. Marriage is all about compromise, guys. You make compromises for them, they make compromises for you, and everybody gets along happily ever after. And I'm gonna tell you, it's the best decision I ever made in my life, was to get married. So you guys will see the bike here in a bit. I'm gonna stop, grab some lunch before I head over and pick up her bike. So I'll talk to you guys in a little bit when I'm on her new bike. Well, here you guys have it. The wife's new bike. It is a fun little bike to ride around on. This is a 2018 Honda Grummy Grum. Little Grum. Perfect bike for her, man. She can put both feet down on the ground. It's a light, so it's easy for her to handle. This bike rides really, I mean, man, it wants to turn. First impressions are, you know, I think I will have to get one for me. I think Brap needs one. What do you guys think? You think I should get me one? Cruise around town with the wife on a Honda Grum? Now, we've talked about it for a while. She's seen them, she's loved them. She's always liked the way they look, and she's always liked the idea of it. And I've always asked her, you know, babe, what would you do? What would you do? Because I mean, I got tons of plans for a little Grum. But it's her bike, so I wanted to find out what she would do to it. And she's like, fender eliminator, get rid of the big old blinkers, maybe an exhaust, some hand guards, get rid of the big ugly mirrors. And that's all she wants to do to it. Little does she know, if she watches this video, she'll know. But I have already ordered the TST's Industry fender eliminator with integrated tail light. I've ordered their flush mount blinkers and the kit to go out with that. And then I'm gonna have her look through some exhaust, so I know what exhaust to get her. Cycra makes handguards for this bike, so we're gonna go to some Pro Taper bars so we can fit some Cycra handguards on here, and some Pro Taper grips, because you guys know I love my Pro Taper. I don't think this light's gonna turn for me. Is it? Oh my god, Grom problems. So I'm gonna have to go like this. And it is a fun little bike to ride. I mean, even though, you know, I'm right there at the limit, you know, as far as ergonomics go, but riding it makes me want to get myself one. So I keep telling her this is her bike, do what she wants with it. But the more I ride it, the more I want one. So I might have to get myself one here in a little bit. I really like it. You know, people say, oh, Z125, blah, blah, blah. My understanding is the Z125 is even more compact which would have been good for her, but not for me. And as she doesn't ride in the wintertime, so I ride her bikes in the wintertime to keep them fresh. But this bike is a fun little bike. I enjoy it.